Good morning and happy Thanksgiving from me. I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama, and that's Gracie Bird and Lacey Bird, and there's Callie and my two Easter eggers who are up in the coop and can't figure out how to get out of the new door. That's clear. So this is just a quick video to say hello, to check in, to just give you guys some updates. Not really too much educational stuff in this video. The peat moss, first of all, that I had spread throughout is gorgeous and wonderful, and I adore it. I highly recommend peat moss for your chicken yard, particularly in the rainy season or for any zones that tend to turn into mud pits. It's been just really, really nice. It's soft. You can see the recently dug up area shows darker, and of course leaves have fallen on top of it. But the peat moss has been a big hit. I like it a lot. Most of our herbs, like the lemongrass over there, we've already had one freeze this season. Like I said, it's November in South Texas right now. So all of my herbs, that basil looks like it's surviving. The sage is surviving. But we've already had one freeze because we just decided to, completely skip autumn this season. We just went from summer to winter because, why not? So I did do a video on the peat moss if you're interested in that. Gracie Bird. So it's been, weather-wise, it's been very strange. It's in the 40s right now. I'm going to do a separate video on the coop door talking about that flap that's there at the top of the ramp. But essentially the north wind blows immediately in that direction. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Flopsy Bird. Flopsy figured it out. Good girl. Chick, 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 chick. All right, Blue. Come on, Blue. You're my girl, Blue. Come on, chick, chick. I've been helping them the last couple of days, and they've been going up just fine at night. Come on, chick, chick. Come on. I know it's kind of dark. I apologize if the angle's not better. Come on. Chick, chick, chick. Come on. But it's just a whole bunch of little flaps, that they've got to push through. Come on. Chick, 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 chick. I'll give you another shot here. Apologize. That was my hand. So there it is right there. Come on. Tick, tick, tick. Don't you poke my phone. Gracie Bird. Don't you look at my phone like that, Brett. Come on, Blue. Tick, tick. I may have to go help her. So, worm-wise, I feel kind of ridiculous in retrospect. No, I don't. I mean, I don't regret deworming the birds. Hey, Flopsy Bird. She's like, where's my sister? What is going on? Ah. She's Blue Shadow. I did do the second dose of Ivermax. I have a lengthy, super entertaining worm video if you're interested in that. Let me go help her. But I have not found any worms in poop or anything like that. I ended up, come on, Bluebird. I ended up saving all of the chickens' eggs while they were, in that quarantine phase. And, hey, baby. I know it's dark. Go on, Blue. Push through. Come on. Look. Go, Blue. Go, Bluebird. And of course, I haven't cleaned in here, so it's really messy. I know, girl. Go on. Come on. Chick, chick, chick. Come on, chick, chick. Go, girl. There she goes. So I don't know if you saw what I did. I held it open until she got her head through, and then I let go on purpose so that it basically dropped and fell on her body, and she had to push through it. So now we're good. But deworming wise, we did do the second dose 1 week later. I did not, actually I did eat 2 of their eggs because I was like, let's see if it kills me. And I'm not dead. So, but the rest of the eggs I actually saved and scrambled with crushed red pepper and gave back to them, which they devoured like crazy. So they got a little extra boost. So the deworming went well. Like I said, I've been checking poop. I have not found any dead worms in poop at all. It was literally just that one worm in Flopsy's one poop before I started the treatment. So I don't want to say I overreacted because I think treatment like that, it wasn't dangerous for them for me to do it anyway. Hey, hey, hey. But I certainly would have bothered. I would not have bothered with it if I hadn't seen that. So that kind of ended up being really anticlimactic. In other news, still no blue eggs since I don't even know when, September. So the girls are not done molting yet, but I hope that they're getting done soon. I have heard that for molting, Sadie, trying to keep my dog from eating junk. I've heard that for molting, you know, that feather fixer food is good because it's a higher protein. You want to give your birds more protein to help them go through the molt more quickly, to basically help their body bounce back and recover faster, because otherwise molting takes like 6 to 8 weeks. And, you know, in that time period, your birds, their bodies kind of go into bare minimum mode. Like, I've got to grow feathers back, so sorry, you ain't getting any eggs. But I've also read, and I haven't tried this yet, but I'm going to look this week at the store, that dry cat food is good to give to your chickens when they're molting as well. Just anything that's a higher protein. I'm trying to remember. I want to say that normal layer feed, again, full-grown chicken feed, is around 14 to 16% protein. The feather fixer, I think, is 18 or 20%. So then just to see what the dry cat food is. And I'll do a video on that if I end up giving them some. And again, you're not replacing their regular feed. Like, give them regular layer feed, and that needs to be offered 24/7. But the girls are just, I don't know if you can see them in there. Flopsy and Blue, my 2 Easter eggers, they're just like walking around. It's like a buffet. We just keep spinning around and eating. So if I end up doing cat food, I will let you guys know what I think. But I know some local people recommend that and swear by that, so we'll see. Because I want blue eggs, damn it. These freeloaders. They literally each gave me like 1 or 2 eggs when I first got them. And then that was it. So in other news, I cleaned out their water yesterday with more apple cider vinegar, which they like. The chickens like the smell and the taste of that, I think. Our grazing box that's over there, it's still green. I don't know if you can tell from here, the hardware cloth is actually a little bit loose, so I need to reinforce it a little bit better. But honestly, it's the end of November now. I'm not going to mess with it until the spring because it's just going to freeze again. I do have some wheatgrass seeds. That's what it is. I do have some wheatgrass seeds left that I can sprinkle around in the spring. So I'm just going to kind of let it be right now and just see how it survives without me giving it any special care. But all the chickens are doing great. I'm getting 2 or 3 eggs a day. Their, 1 week post-medication bit is done, so I can eat their eggs now, finally. It's Thanksgiving. It would be a great day to start getting blue eggs. So I've got to do my chores out here. We refilled the pine and cleaned up the pine. Just chicken maintenance stuff. We have our outdoor greenhouse. That thing, I don't remember how much it was on Amazon, but it is amazing. It is this huge zip open. I mean, it's like a pop-up tent as far as setting it up. But we've already had one freeze, and you can see my canas. They'll come back in the spring, but I mean, it zapped them. I have 2 mandevilla. It zapped them. So I brought all my pots from the front yard, my huge hibiscus and everything here. And the next time it looks like it's going to get close to freezing, everything's going in there. And that thing is awesome. Excuse me. That was a gift from my mom to save all my little plants. But I love it. You have to strap it down to the ground, but it's got all the different zip compartments, and it's huge. I mean, it'll fit all of my pots in it. So I'm excited to use that. The composter's still going. We collect our own rainwater that we're going to use. I think we've got owls living in the owl box, but I can't tell. So chicks. It's been cold and rainy here, but everyone's okay. So again, the deworming is over. Your quarantine period from that is over. Still got 5 happy birds. They're going to get mealworms and some seeds today because it's Thanksgiving. But I've got, remember, I have the peat moss video. I'll have the coop door video done in the next week so you can see, why you may want it, how we installed it, the different steps, the cheapest place to get one, all that kinds of stuff if you think that might be right for you. I also have the winterizing video, just as it gets cold, things that you may want to do for your chickens, things you don't want to do that can actually be dangerous or a hazard. But we hadn't posted in a while, and I just wanted to come out. My in-laws are here, so it was like, I need to go check on my chickens and stand out here for a while. To just have some peace and quiet with my birds. And make sure everybody's just doing chicken stuff, right? But I gotta do my chores now. So let me know how you're doing. I hope you have a wonderful, safe, delicious Thanksgiving, whether you are at home or you are traveling, if you celebrate. So we'll be back soon with more content. I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama. Thanks guys for watching.